going on, everybody? Ricky with Video Homicide here. It's been a while since I did a fucking live stream. Get her all set up. Yeah. What the fuck? Boom. Paying $9 a fucking month for this app, so I gotta put it to use. How's everybody doing? I hit up some homies. I know it's late as fuck, but I ended up starting a new Filthy Ralph comic, Filthy Ralph issue 3. I talked about it, but what I've been doing when I should be working on issue 3, I've been doing like these just 1-page strips. You know what I mean? Ginger Ninja JK, what's going on, bro? But I've been doing these, which are just like, 1-page little how do you do's starring Filthy Ralph. So after I finish inking this one, I'll have enough that I'll have 8. So I'll be able to make like after I do a cover, I got to do 2 more and then a cover and a back cover. And then I'm going to print a zine. It's going to be called Fucking Filthy. And I think that, goes with what I'm trying to do with the Filthy Ralph character. Just working here, nothing fun. Fuck. That sucks, man. Hopefully I can entertain you a little bit. You're over in Australia, right, buddy? VZ's in the house. What's going on, bro? VZ, my dude. I see that you liked Mission Hill. I knew you would. Such a good fucking show. Not enough episodes though. They fucking shit the bed on that. Like all those like really OG cartoons from back then. Like there's only 1 season. Like you see the DVD box set, you grab it. You know what I mean? Undergrads, fucking Mission Hill. There was John Callahan Quads. There was a bunch of cartoons that were on like Teletoon late at night, whatever it was called. And Mission Hill was definitely always my favorite because, I've said this in the past, like anytime you get a character that's like a cartoonist or a fucking, an animator, whatever it is, like I obsess over that. Like famously, like the film Freddy Got Fingered, like all the scenes in that film where like he's showing like him drawing, like he's like listening to fucking Eric B. and Rakim in the one part, like drawing and shit. And it's like, dude, I love that. When I was a kid, I would watch those scenes specifically because I was so obsessed. It's kind of like when I was younger, I would watch Lost Boys a lot just because there was those scenes inside that comic book fucking place. And I thought that was cool. Lost Boys is a good fucking movie, for the record. I've been meaning to watch that again. Some of them only last 1 season. Like it's just because I guess they don't get picked up or they're not popular enough or, whatever the reason is, it sucks dick because that Mission Hill is a motherfucking good show. Yeah. Lost Boys is sick. Did any of you guys go to fucking Free Comic Book Day, for the record? Just wondering if you guys even have that down there. I ended up going to this one spot. I didn't go to like the main comic shop in town because I knew it would be a nightmare. And when I went to like sort of the secondary one, it was a nightmare, but it wasn't that bad. So I ended up getting that Freak Brothers comic, and I got the Tom Holland Fright Night comic, which the art in it sucks dick. Freak Brothers is just reprints of old Freak Brothers stuff, so that stuff is fantastic. But that other one, it's like, dude, this sucks dick. Like, I gotta get a pull list because Red Room season 3 is coming out, and I'm not missing that. And I don't always want to go to the fucking comic shop every week. Like, I'm probably gonna go past there tomorrow though because they're having to fit 40% off. It's 40% if you're a non-member, 50% off if you're a member, which I'm not. Which I should have set up the pull list before, and then I would have got the full 50% off. But I just want to see if they got any Zap comics. And even if they're like, let's say they have like 3 issues and they're $20 a pop, that price tag is going to drop it down to like $40 after tax. So And those are basically the only comics I'm really looking for. I've considered maybe starting a little run on Tomb of Dracula, but um, I don't know. I'm thinking about it. I've got a few issues. I probably got like maybe 6 issues of it. I'm not trying to get like a whole run, just like a couple, starting to collect some of those old, 70s Marvel books, because that's what kind of got me into collecting comics. I was obsessed with like the banner. Like I thought that the Marvel banner at the top was like the coolest thing ever. And you know, not only that, but like I believe it's Gene Colan that's doing a lot of the artwork. I could be wrong on that. I gotta look it up real quick. Tomb of Dracula is a sick looking fucking book, regardless. I know that some of the issues are going to be ridiculous because of the first appearance of Blade and all that kind of shit. Oh, for Christ's sakes. I think there's 70 issues in the run. Who's the main artist? Gene Colan, yeah. Gene Colan, I guess, penciled the whole fucking thing. So 70 issues ain't that bad. I've also got like a pretty goddamn close to being finished run of Master of Kung Fu. I had a full run of Howard the Duck, which I sold years ago. I ended up finding a fucking Howard the Duck Essentials, which, those dirt cheap fucking black and white trade paperbacks. So that's good enough for me. And like the thing is, like the reason I've kind of wanted to start to go back into the back issue shit is because these fucking reprints and these like trades and stuff like that, it does not look like how it looks on the comic, like the original comic. It just doesn't. Even like fucking probably like when I first kind of discovered cartoonist kayfabe, they did one on the Barry Windsor Smith Weapon X book with Wolverine or whatever, and it looked amazing. And then I went there to buy it in the trade because I was like, I'm gonna buy it in trade, and it just like did not look. It just looked very not good. Like too modernized or something. It's like they washed out all the goodness of it. Yeah, you didn't really miss anything unless you have a deal, a place that's gonna have a deal or something. Like, some place like the place I'm going to, like the 40% off, like I don't know. I got to take advantage, because like I remember the last time they did that. Like they do it at Christmas time, they do it at the fucking free comic book day time. And every year I'm like, fuck it, I'm not gonna go. And then I like regret it. And I'm like, well, if I had grabbed a couple of those things, and like now it's not just like the fucking like collector addiction bullshit. It's more of like using these things for like reference. Like I've been looking at like old crumb stuff and like trying to really discover like new fonts, because like these one pagers that I'm doing, like the font, I'm really trying to like font. Like this is Ice Cream Funnies. You got the Slaughterhouse one, and then Dirty Comics, Filthy Ralph. This one, there's 3 other ones, and then this one's on the way. This one features a guest appearance of Old Dirty Bastard. So if you like see like the font up here, like that didn't come out of my head. Like that's taken out of Gilbert Sheldon, who I really fucking like. I think he's a great artist, great cartoonist. That's another thing, man. Like fucking the old cartoonist kayfabe, man. Like I just keep discovering shit that I'm fucking like into. My other half would like me to sell all my comics. Ain't no way I'm selling my comics. Yeah. No, fuck that, man. Keep those fucking things. Keep those things, man. Comics are sick. Like obviously like maintain a like, reasonable collection and not like just like a bunch of shit. You know what I mean? Because some people have like fucking all these long boxes and stuff in their place, and it's like it's all just quarter bin bullshit. Not even like good quarter bin bullshit either. You know what I mean? Like fuck, I was there in the quarter bins back in the day, like just buying stuff that like that was like remotely related to something that I was into. I was I'm buying it. You know what I mean? And now I'm like fuck, I haven't. The last time I bought a fucking movie was what was it? It might have been All the Colors of the Dark, honestly. But like, I don't know, man. That's why you haven't really seen a haul video out of me in a long time, because I'm like, fuck, I'm gonna make a fucking haul video on, I have been buying books and shit like that. Like, I went to this place called City Lights. I actually showed all the stuff that I bought in the last stream that I did, but I actually went back there again, and I actually dropped off a pile of Filthy Ralph, the comic, issue 1 and 2, and Raise the Dead issue 1. And I told them, I was like, hey, I just want to see if I can fucking potentially hand this out here or whatever. He said, oh yeah, we can do a consignment thing, but they're not taking any new ones right now. So I said, well, I'm like just saying, like, just give these away, because I just want to get them out there. And then like getting paid for them locally, I feel will come. I'm like, that's not a priority. I just want to get them into the fucking local knowledge sphere of the people that are actually into this kind of shit, right? Because not everyone is fucking into the type of comic that Filthy Ralph is, because it is pretty fucked up. Like, I have discovered a slogan though, and I will show you it right here. There it is right there. Another Ricky P comic to make you vomit. And this is one where he's talking about how he feeds the chickens LSD before he kills them. This one's how he gives like fucking ice cream with like razor blades and drugs and stuff in them. Like, the little girl says, golly gee, mister, that's an awful lot of candy on my cone. He goes, that's not candy, that's nearly an entire script of hydromorphs. No fucking little baby. But I've been sort of using like these pages as like a way of learning to letter. You know what I mean? Because every other thing that I've done. Well, Filthy Ralph #1, I used computer font, and then #2 I did on the page. But like, I fit the entire page of like 6 panels on one of these, and it's just not fucking feasible. I can't do that again. So I have been working on Filthy Ralph #3, just not since I started doing these. So once I get 3 more of these or 2 more of these bad boys, and then a cover and a back cover, I'm gonna put together a cool little how do you do out of this stuff, because I still consider this like a comic. It's just like not a comic book. It's just like a bunch of comic strips. But like I said, it's a good way to practice your lettering and stuff like that. I've been using. It's basically, I guess, it seems to be impossible to get one of those fucking Ames lettering guides locally, so I'm gonna have to buy one. They're like fucking $10, but all I've been doing is taking a ruler, right, and fucking putting it like above the font. Like, so I do like the first line, right? Boom. Oh fuck, like underneath, and then make a space and do like another little one, and then move it a bit more and do another one, and that way there's actual like space between the font, or between the letters. This one I kind of fucked up on, where I wrote C. I hate the way those E's look, but what can you do? This one is obviously not nearly done, but there's old ODB and Filthy Ralph about to rob a fucking liquor store. I'm really stoked about that one. Especially my Evil Ernie or my Wolverines. Evil Ernie is a character that I think I might have 1 issue of his book. Cool looking character though. Dead Recliners in the house. What's going on, bro? VZ, cool. Reader 17's in the house. What's going on? How's it going? I fucking Amy knows, because I sent her the fucking things. This is the newest one with ODB. It's not done yet though. It's looking sick so far. It's like, I always hate the way these look before I do like anything on the inside of the characters. You know what I mean? Like, if you look at, like, just for instance, like, look at Ralph there. He's got like these hatchings like all over him, so it kind of gives it a bit more than just plain, I still fuck with it, but a lot of work has to be done, especially to ODB. I can do Ralph pretty quick now, but ODB is gonna take a while, because I gotta like include like some facial hair and stuff like that. Even though when I do facial hair on a character, it's just like fucking straight lines and fucking dots and stuff, but it looks cool. I like the way it looks, man. As a matter of fact, the homie Radioactive Blob Fuel, he's just relinquished his 30-page comic that's going to be featured in Cinema 187 number 3, which details on that will be coming up quick. It's just been busy as fuck, and I have all the material other than the fucking the cover, which is in Radio's hands. But like, the guy made a 30-page comic, so I don't expect him to just pull a fucking cover page out of his ass. But this comic is fucking phenomenal. Filthy Ralph is in this. The Purple Demon is in this. Fucking 22 shots of moods and horrors in this. Like, there's so many references, and he even like posted a thing in the back, a URL or whatever the fuck those are called, to watch the film. It's a movie called Biotherapy. This is a black and white version, so the cover's like this cover is in color, but just not this version. I have a color version right here. It's just not. So there's the color version right there. It's really fucking nice. Like, this is an insane fucking book. Like, he like took his time. Like, it's crazy stuff, man. Radioactive style is fucking crazy. I feel like he has like multiple styles though. He's kind of like his comics all have a sort of feel, but then he does like these pieces that are just ridiculous, man. They look so fucking sick. I'm just gonna staple this together right now because I got it. Here's my zine stapler set at 5.5. Put all these together. It's a thick boy. Fucking off center, of course. A little bit, but it's okay. Oh no, that's a pretty good fucking. Yeah, there we go. That looks fucking sick, man. He nailed it. And then I just put like this like eyeball on the back. This is just like a standalone version of it. This isn't like, there's the only person that's gonna have this is if you fucking have the file and you print it yourself, basically. But yeah, radio fucking right there. Radioactive Blob Fuel Cinema 187 2023 with the eye. This is from the movie. I watched the movie yesterday before I went to fucking work, and then I because he had sent me this like the night before, and I was like, well, dude, I want to print it first because he thankfully gave it to me in sequence and stuff, so I didn't have to like anyone that's tried to like publish a zine or something that has articles and you're trying to do it in order, you know how much of a pain in the ass that can be. So I appreciate that he already kind of collated these together for me. Trying to see some. Yeah, Ralph is in this. I've spotted him twice. He could be in here more times. I don't know. I've only read the comic once. I've looked through it like probably 5 times, but I keep finding little tiny hints and gems. So definitely stay tuned for Cinema 187 number 3 because this will be inside of those pages of that fucking book, which is nice. I just threw my fucking old dirty. I was gonna I didn't expect anyone to come in here, so I was just gonna kind of ink this, but I don't want to be a prick and be inking and not paying attention. So let's get some fucking weed going. 666 in the comments for stepping in here tonight, you fuckers. This is crazy. Didn't expect it, but I'd like to get a setup where I can film. I could do like a stream where I film myself like this and film what I'm drawing and then have it like that. Because I think it's fun to film the drawing sessions and shit. It's good fun for me, at least. It's crazy that it's already... Oh, okay, here we go. Here's something we can talk about. Okay. Has anybody heard of this film called The Pope's Exorcist? Because I watched it last night. If you've not heard of it, and you have not seen the if you've not seen the trailer, do not watch the trailer. Do not watch it. Do not watch the trailer. Watch the film, not the trailer. You watch the trailer, you're spoiling some of the most what I consider the crazy visuals, of the film. Why put the craziest visuals in the fucking trailer? I will never know, but they're afraid that no one's going to watch the movie, so they basically show you the movie in the trailer or the best scenes, which is just ridiculous. Fucking hate that. I highly recommend it. I like it a lot. I liked Russell Crowe in it. I liked one thing that was kind of fucking iffy about it. The mother in that film, she was in that movie Starry Eyes, and I thought she was like so good in Starry Eyes. And in that movie, she was kind of like in Pope's Exorcist. She was a little like one fucking note. Like I don't know. And the voice of the demons kind of sounded like the voice of the demon. I meant to say, uh, it kind of sounds like Jonah Hill's character in the fucking This Is the End film. That's how Jonah Hill sounds at the end of that movie. Yeah, no, I would recommend it. It's a good one. I seen Evil Dead Rise. I didn't make a video of it. I didn't make a video of the Pope's Exorcist shit either, but I just watched it last night. I mean, I still could, but whatever, man. Fucking I really like Pope's Exorcist. I loved that they didn't really fuck around by going like it kind of felt like a Conjuring film that was like, how can I describe this? Like it wasn't convoluted, or it wasn't like so much bullshit like happening, and then like it flowed really nicely. Like even though when there was something happening in one part of there was happening here, and then it was happening like something else was happening over here, and it meshed together. It didn't like have to like fucking flippy flop around, man. What's with the CGI extending mouths and possession? I don't know. I don't know. It's kind of like ridiculous. It kind of reminds me of in fucking Coneheads when he goes to the dentist and he fucking opens his mouth real wide. VZ Madness has no interest in Evil Dead Rise. Dead Recliner says Evil Dead Rise was really good, but Evil Dead was way better. Evil Dead 2013 looks like fucking Planet of the Apes quality compared to that fucking Evil Dead Rise bullshit. Evil Dead Rise, I'll say this, had some uh like I don't want to sound like a typical fucking guy like hating on the new film, but dude, it sucked dick for me. It did. It really did. I didn't like much of it. I went to take a piss twice. We went to the drive-in, me and Kayla, she's fucking sleeping here. But I went to take a piss twice, and I never do that at the drive-in. Like if I'm watching a movie, I'll hold my piss the whole movie and then go after into the next film. We didn't even stay for the next movie. It was that Air film, the movie about Jordan shoes. I'd rather watch paint dry than watch that shit. You know, I mean, maybe it's good, but I'm not going to dedicate 2.5 hours, whatever, to fucking that type of horse shit when I got other stuff I'd rather be fucking watching or doing. With Evil Dead Rise, okay, I'll get into it a little bit. Like stuff that I liked about it, I liked how the like this old building was a bank and that the stuff was stored in like a vault. I liked that. But you know what I liked better? I liked fucking Pope's Exorcist where this fucking evil was contained another way, you know? And like there was another person contained in something and did something with something. Jinja Ninja knows what I'm talking about because he's seen it, but uh, I just didn't like that shit. Jinja Ninja, Dead Recliner, damn right. When I first saw Evil Dead 2013, I liked it, but on rewatch, loved it. And it was way better than Rise. Still good, though. It's way better than Rise. It's way. I'm not saying Dead Rise is dog shit. I'm just saying it was not for me. I, right off the bat, didn't. I fucking hated the opening with that drone bullshit. Are you fucking kidding me? I knew something was off right away because like the camera that was like going through the bush and all that stuff, it wasn't low enough. In Evil Dead, the camera is like, here's the fucking water. The camera's right here above the water, not fucking way up above the water. That looked stupid. Get the fuck out of here. And like that whole opening part was bullshit with the drone. Like I fucking thought that was so lame. Like, oh man. Just why must they fuck with these movies such? So, you know what I mean? Yeah, that seemed a bit added on, like the title scene. That looked cool. I fucking hated that part, man. What did I even like about that movie? I liked that. Here's one thing I liked. I liked that the kid that like liked records, like saw the records and like knew to grab them and stuff, and that's how it fucking comes into being. But no, the only Evil Dead that fucking matters is Evil Dead 1. I don't care what anyone says. It's or Evil. You know what? Make scratch that. Tonight I'm saying Evil Dead 2. If I go back and forth between 1 and 2, but I'm one of those guys though. Like, you know, I'm not an authority on Evil Dead because I'm not. I don't even. I think Army of Darkness. I don't like that shit. Never really fucked with Army of Darkness, but I know people love it, and that's fine. I just don't like it. I shouldn't say those movies are dog shit, or I shouldn't say that movie is dog shit. I should say I don't like it. But it just feels nice to say that movie was dog shit. No. Yeah. To each his own. That's the fun part about this stuff. Like, we don't have to like everything. I'm not a fan of modern horror, I guess, you know. And even like I saw the trailer for the new fucking uh Ari Aster film. It's like, dude, what happened? Come on. Like, fuck, man. Hereditary was fucking awesome. And then Midsummer was like, what the okay. All right. And then this new one just like looks fucked. Like, I'm not even into it, dude. I'm not into that shit. I feel like the only guy that I'm into right now, I think Jordan Peele is overrated as fuck. I think Robert Eggers is way better. Robert Eggers' filmography. I think he's only done Lighthouse, Witch, and that Viking one. Or I haven't seen that Viking one. I don't know if it's called Viking, but you know what I mean. If you know if you know what I mean. Those are way better. Get Out and fucking Us, like, you know. I remember when I watched Get Out, I remember thinking like, okay, this is okay, but you know, I don't know. I just didn't think it was that great. And then when I saw Us, I like tried to convince myself it was like really genius. When in reality, like I couldn't stop thinking about this episode of fucking The Simpsons for some reason. I don't fucking know. Yeah. What can you do? VZ is on my side. Army of Darkness is not good. Yeah, this new movie doesn't look great. The Viking movie rules. Yeah, I gotta check that shit out. I love it. I thought Lighthouse was really good. I think Lighthouse, but I really like The Witch too. I think those two are like, dude, those are your first two films. Like, I'm on board with you for life, man. Because The Witch is phenomenal, and then that Lighthouse movie, I love it. There's a fucking Junji Ito fucking like 20-page or like 10-page comic that was like a program given out at the theater when they played The Lighthouse. And if you look up those pages, they look so fucking cool. Good luck getting a copy of that. You might have to pay like $80 or something. I wouldn't pay $80 for it. Give The Witch a second chance, bro. Put the subtitles on, give it a chance. You know, just. And there's also 2 cuts of that film. I'm pretty positive there's 2 cuts of that fucking film. So be wary of that. Yeah, I'm a fan, man. Lighthouse is great. Like, who else is a new good horror director? Like, I don't follow it as much as I used to be honest with you. Like the new stuff. Like now I'm just kind of like I'm chasing after giallos and fucking shit like that. Like I'm not really buying a lot of stuff for the collection. I have a lot of stuff that I already want. Like there's stuff that I want obviously, but shit that ain't necessary. You know what I mean? Especially right now, like I'm more focused on just trying to fucking not buy a bunch of stuff all at once. You know what I mean? Like I'm notoriously went on these fucking rampages and just bought a bunch of shit. And then stuff that has sat there for a while and I haven't watched even to this day. So I've really cut that shit out. You know, when I do a haul, you'll see it. You know, when it comes to movies and stuff. The Witch I thought was a bit overrated, enjoyable but overhyped. Yeah, I think the thing about that film that I like so much is it's just fucking. I'm a sucker for. I'm just a sucker for that time, like the witch movies and stuff like that, like especially like these period ones that are really good. And same with fucking I loved the setting, and I loved the atmosphere of the film, and I loved how, like, you know, they left this place to go start their own lives, and like it's just going to shit for them, you know, like they can't grow shit or anything, right? He's like selling the fucking mom's favorite teacup or some shit, like the metal basin. Or modern horror is boring. What about James Wan? I fuck with James Wan. James Wan has done some good films. Like my favorite James Wan film is Death Sentence. Death Sentence, and then um, Saw. I'm the first to admit I only give a fuck about the first Saw. That's it. I don't need any of the other ones. I only like the first one, but I do like those fucking, what are they called? The Conjuring films. I've seen all those. Seen all the Insidious films. I think there's a fifth one coming out. Um, but yeah, me and my brother watched those dozens of times growing up. I guess I was already growing up, but he was still a kid. um, I've just been buying cannibal movies, trying to get my cannibal collection bigger. Right on. What have you been getting, recliner? Like, are you talking like the old like 70s like fucking cannibal like in the jungle, or like cannibal like zombie films? Have you seen Hate Crime? Um, I don't know. I don't think so. It doesn't sound familiar. Let me look it up real quick. What year is it? I wonder. 2012? Is it the 2012 one? Blah, 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 blah. Hate Crime. Oh, James Cullen. Okay, yeah. I've never seen this, but I've heard of that director. I know he's made like a bunch of fucking like low budget flicks. Oh, he was born in '92. That same year as me. Yeah, yeah, he's done a bunch of shit. Good for him, man. Let's see, I don't. None of his films really sound familiar. Cool though. I'm glad. Good for him, man. Yeah. Death Sentence and Saw are his best work. Yeah, me. I agree with that. I recently added Apocalypse with John Saxon to my collection. Awesome cannibal film. Very good cannibal film, and good film to point out because that film features Giovanni Lombardo Radici, who was uh, he was the guy that went apeshit in the fucking like that kind of market or like kind of mall place where he had the gun and stuff like that. That guy recently died. He was also in Cannibal Ferox. He was also in City of the Living Dead by Lucio Fulci. Cannibal Ferox by I believe Umberto Lenzi. Big fan of Italian films, man. I don't like know nearly as much as some people, but I really love it. It's to me, it's sort of like a school, like watching this shit. You know what I mean? Because you learn what you like and stuff. You know, it's like when you were a kid and you'd go to the library and shit, and you'd pick. You know, you liked video games, so you were getting the book that fucking had, you know, the cheat codes or whatever the fuck it was, right? Or if you were into horror films, you were getting like Silence of the Lambs and Psycho and all that shit. And then as you watch films and figure out directors you like, actors you like, you fucking go after that type of shit. Obviously, I'm a big fan of Fulci. I'm a big fan of Dario Argento. Sergio Martino is a guy that I didn't really start consciously watching his films. I believe he did Torso. I know he did All the Colors of the Dark, and I think he did a couple of other giallos. Old 70s cannibal movies. Cannibal Terror is a good. I didn't like Cannibal Terror. I think I have that on a Severin box set. I'll see. I might not. I could be wrong, but give me a minute. Give me a minute there, buddy. Yeah, I got that shit. All three of these movies suck dick. I thought were shit. Actually, I think I did a video about this when I lived at the fucking house. This is the Severin Cannibal Massacre box set. This movie is an absolute waste of fucking time. Don't watch this. It sucks dick. This one right here, I know it might be blasphemy to the likes of Danny B, but Devil Hunter didn't like it. Cannibal Terror. Is this a Stacy Keach one? Which one of these has Stacy Keach in it? Oh no, this one was good. This Devil Hunter one was good. I take that back. This one was good. I must be thinking. This one definitely sucked. Papaya. Fuck, one of these has shit. I forget what it was, but Stacy Keach is in one of these like Italian films, and it was good. I love Stacy Keach, man. He's the shit. No. Dead Recliner, if you've not grabbed Cannibal Holocaust, Cannibal Ferox, Cannibal Apocalypse, those are like the three what I consider really fucking good ones. Cannibal Apocalypse is not a fucking like jungle cannibal kind of film though, like in the sense of a Cannibal Holocaust or you know. The Green Inferno wasn't bad as a new cannibal film, but that ending sucked. Yeah, I agree with that. I love that film. I think it's really well done, but that ending is bullshit. If you're talking about the ending where like he fucking goes like that and he like does that bullshit with his teeth, that was bullshit. Cannibal Claus is a good one. Haven't seen that one, dude. That must be like a Santa Claus burn or something. I have all those movies that you just mentioned. Damn. Your collection kicks ass. I've been meaning to do a collection video. I don't even know if that's ever going to happen, to be honest with you. Not anytime soon, because I just have not fucking been motivated to move shit. I know where everything is, and that's like enough for me right now. The only movie that I cannot find is my copy of Live Like a Cop, Die Like a Man, which is, I believe, Ruggiero Deodato film. For fuck's sakes. And it's a damn good one, too. It's like a Polischetti, like the, Euro crime type films. There's too many fucking good movies out there that came out before I was alive that are better than 90% of the shit that's coming out now. I get so sick of all the fucking new school movie bullshit. Like that one fucking guy, like that Wes Anderson guy, like I'm sorry, his movies are not for me. And you go on Instagram and every fucking video is like these things where it's like boiling an egg, like a Wes Anderson film. And it's like, come on. It's so fucking stupid. Like you can ask Kate, like many times I said, I'm fucking deleting all this like the fucking Facebook. And the only thing I really keep is Instagram because I think Instagram is like the only one that Instagram and YouTube, but I don't really count YouTube as like a social media, but Facebook, Snapchat, all that shit. My justification for Snapchat is there's too many videos on there that I've saved that's the only place that they're saved on. So I'd have to go through the whole fucking thing, save the one, especially like during the graffiti days. And I was taking progress photos throughout the pieces. It was always on Snapchat because it was always the quickest way to just film a little video and that'd be it. Eli Roth is a good director. Yeah, he's made some movies that I fuck with. I think my favorite of his is Green Inferno. Maybe I don't know. I'd have to think about that because Hostel's good. Uh, Green Inferno's good. Cabin Fever's good. I don't really know what else has he done. He did Knock Knock. Didn't give a fuck about Knock Knock. You know. I know they're making like that Thanksgiving fucking horror film, which that's like whatever. I don't give a fuck about that. I won't buy it. I just don't care about that type of shit. Like I'd rather honestly like I'm into watching shit that I know that I like. I don't like taking I've taken too many gambles on shit stuff and it just you end up wasting time. And you're like, okay, I could have watched something that I've been meaning to watch. And that's where watching what you own comes into play, you know. Unlike me, where there's probably like a good 40% of my collection I've not watched yet. At least 40. Like I remember when I first bought The Killer, the John Woo film, The Killer. Bought it on I bought that and Hard Boiled at the same time, the Dragon Dynasty DVDs. I owned them for probably over a year before I watched them. And I remember thinking to myself after I watched them, I was like, why the fuck did I wait that long to watch these movies? Fuck. Top 10. The Killer is one of my top 10 favorite films. It's phenomenal. I fucking bought a pipe, so I'm gonna smoke a bowl. There it is. Someone's gonna leave a comment. Hey, nice anal plug, fuckface. So yes, it's your grandmother's. Made out of her fucking, made out of her hip bone replacement. Like one thing I want to say is what I've learned about myself, like especially like writing these new Filthy Ralph strips, is like nothing is out of bounds or too much. Just do it, man. Like but obviously there's a limit for me. Like I'm not gonna. There's certain shit that I wouldn't draw, but anything can be drawn. You know, if it's not like actually fucking like for mine, like I have like the Filthy Ralph like handing a kid like a fucking ice cream cone full of drugs. You know, but like I wouldn't draw like Filthy Ralph raping a fucking kid or something like that. You know what I mean? Because like that's the limit that I won't cross. You know, I'll show Filthy Ralph raping like Minnie Mouse. You know, but not like an actual person. You know, the Minnie Mouse thing has gotten mixed reactions. You know, especially when like I do those Raise the Dead fucking zines, and when you open up the first page on issue 5, it says 18 plus, but right beside it there's the Filthy Ralph Minnie Mouse page. I love Cabin Fever and Hostel Part 2. I think all those Hostel films aren't bad, really. Cabin Fever is great. Cabin Fever, the first one, is the only good one. I like in the second one how there's like that guy that was in Detroit Rock City, and he's like I forget what he says, but me and my brother used to quote it all the time. Sure as shit, something like that. What the fuck did he say? Uh, I took a picture of that man, or like he just said something that we always said. I forget what it was. I spent an hour scrolling through various movies across a heap of streaming services trying to find a horror movie to watch last night. Didn't find anything worth my time. The only thing that like the only streaming service that I would ever recommend is Tubi, because Tubi has good stuff on there. I will not fucking lie to you, man. There's some good stuff on Tubi. There's obviously a lot of dog shit. Okay, for horror films, if like I don't know, if you're trying to find a new one, it's probably going to be dog shit. But if you watch like an old film that's on there, you might be all right. Fucking crazy. Shudder and Tubi are the best. Yeah, I don't have Shudder I need to get that, to be honest with you. I'd like to check it out again. Find some new flicks to watch eventually, because it's good. It's cool. Like I don't have Netflix, but Kayla has Amazon Prime, and my mom has fucking Discovery, and I have those. But it's just like fucking bullshit. There's no like good fucking horror films or anything on any of that stuff. I mean, Amazon has like decent stuff, you know. Ugh. Fuck. Yeah, Tubi is solid. I was sitting and they didn't have Shutter. Yeah. I love how there's a couple actors from Detroit Rock City and Cabin Fever. Yeah, Detroit Rock City's so fucking good. I love how they give that fucking priest mushrooms. And he's like, thanks for donating your tip to the church. And like fucking Edward Furlong, he just looks like like you can tell he's just like he's haggard, he's rough in that movie, man. Like he's like, and the part when he has like the hat on, like the pizza hat on, he's like, oh, that's $22.50. Like when I was a kid, I remember thinking like that's the Terminator kid. Like he looks like he's out of his fucking mind, and he was. So that's crazy. But Detroit Rock City is just one of those movies that is so fucking good and a classic. I have it on VHS. I swear, yeah, right down there. Love that film, man. Love that shit. I could pop that motherfucker on at any time. Detroit Rock City. I love that greasy security guard where he's like, "Is that 3 detentions I smell?" Like, are you kidding me? Oh, is that 3 detentions I smell? That's why physical media is the best. Can always find something good to watch. Just go to your collection and find something good to watch. Exactly. Detroit Rock City rules. It's the fucking best comment of the night. Yeah, I know. I love my collection, man. So many good fucking movies. Especially when you go through, like, it's. I'll give you my personal experience. I was obsessed. Thrift stores all the fucking time, buying all kinds of shit. Anything that was horror related, didn't matter what it was, I was buying it. And I got rid of so many fucking movies because they were just bullshit that I remember I either watched and thought were shit or just stuff that I didn't give a fuck about. Wasn't even really horror stuff. And now my collection is like very uh, curated. You know what I mean? I keep it fucking nice. I got everything in there from August Underground to fucking Lucio Fulci Zombie. You know, my collection starts with August Underground and it ends with Zombie. Actually, right now it ends with Zombie Death House, which I believe is directed by John Saxon. It'd be cool to do like a list of movies, like watch all of the John Saxon films, because he did direct some, and he wasn't a lot of Italian ones. He was in some Italian Eurocrime films too. Those movies, you can't overlook those films. Like if you do, you're a fucking idiot. If you like movies like Dirty Harry and movies like trying to think of like The French Connection, anything like that. People say French Connection's overrated. I think the movie's awesome. But like if you like those types of movies, just look up I can't say the word like polischetti. Like just look up your Italian crime films 1970 and you will find some just right the best of and watch whatever the fuck they show you because um you're in for a treat. Love when they bust the kid out of the Catholic school. Exactly, man. Exactly. Here you are, Jeremiah. Here to stay. It's like holy fuck, man. You could tell he was like fucking if he hadn't like basically if he hadn't have ate the mushrooms, he would have been fucking molested, guaranteed, by fucking uh, whatever that priest name was. But the thing is about that priest in that film, he's a fucking hilarious comedian as well. I believe he was in um shit. I forget what he was in. I believe he's Canadian and I know he's a comedian. I used to buy anything horror. I need to go through my collection and find stuff I don't like and get rid of. I only buy what I want now. Do it, dude. You'll feel better. Your collection will shrink drastically depending on how much shit you have, but it's worth it. It's worth it to be able to look at every shelf and every movie be like, okay, okay, you know. Like I said, man, everything from Blood and Black Lace to fucking Wolf Cop. You know what I mean? Wolf Cop's a fun one. There's actually two Wolf Cops. I haven't got the second one yet. You know, like for instance, Wrong Turn. I've seen all the Wrong Turn films. The only one I own is the first one. The rest of them, you know, the only time I would ever even watch those movies again is if I was with my brother, like and we were just fucking around. But no, I don't really give a shit about those. Same with the Saw ones. I got Saw 1. That's it. That's all I need. You know, there's movies I keep that I don't even really like, but I keep just for the sake of being able to marathon them. And those are the major franchises like Halloween, Friday the 13th, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and that's it. I own all the Chuckies. I own all the fucking Leprechauns and that type of bullshit. But I only have Pumpkinhead 1 and 2. I've only got trying to think. Looking for a franchise here. It's hard to fucking see because there's a big glare. Return of the Living Dead, I got 1 and 2. I don't give a fuck about. I have 3 on VHS. I don't need it any other way. Especially with that Vestron one being like $1,000 here in Canada. No, thank you. Phantasm 1 and 2. I know I have all the Phantasm films, but they're on DVD-R, so I don't, not gonna front, bro. But when I do collection tours and shit, and if it's burnt or whatever, I'll let it be known. I'm not gonna fucking bullshit you. A lot of my all my fucking Mijo Kake or Kaju fucking films like Lady Snowblood, Female Prisoner Scorpion, those are all fucking bootlegs, but that set is just too much. I'm fucking made out of money to buy a fucking set. It's too fucking hard to find stuff like when that Dawn of the Dead came out from whoever put that shit out. Like, amazing looking box set. I would have loved to get that. Got that. Didn't even know it was coming out or came out. Whatever the fuck. I have Dawn of the Dead on DVD. I got 2 copies on DVD. It's a hard fucking movie to find on DVD. I got both of them for dirt cheap. I've got a bunch of George Romero, Tom Savini special feature clips and shit off YouTube. Like years ago, I burnt this disc. It's sick. I have a burnt copy of Document of the Dead, which is fucking a documentary that I have on that disc I was talking about. I gotta take a piss real quick, guys. Just give me 1 second. I gotta take a piss and I gotta get a new drink, so give me a fucking memento, buddy. see here. He has been in a lot of stuff. I only own the second one. I'm trying to think of what one we were talking about. The Sadness is sick as fuck. I got that shit. I haven't even fucking opened that shit. Where's it? I watched it when it first came out. Like when it was first available to watch. Where is this? What the fuck? Boom. Fucking Sadness. Sick flick, bro. What? Arrow had it for sale a couple weeks ago. The only thing I ever bought off fucking Arrow, I couldn't even goddamn watch. That was Deep Red. I bought the fucking UK version. Yeah, Sadness is sick. That's actually made by a Canadian fucking guy too. The fuck is the lighter? Use this one. Yeah. Recliner, have you seen the Sadness or you just don't own it? You want toke? This is the first time you've ever been here when I did this. So you might have to light that again. Trash Dash is in the house. What's going on, Trash Dash? How the fuck are you? It's been a while. I got something cool to show you. Just give me 1 second. Can I have that lighter? Well, I gotta smoke this pipe. I don't even want to smoke a joint right now. But I will. Of course. Yes. Oh, for the record, I'm watching Gangs in New York for the 20,000th fucking time. There's a part where he says,
how come the quality seems a little different?
Like in what way? Bad or good?
Yeah, it seems more red or something.
It's because it's VHS.
Oh.
Yeah. But it looks clean. That VCR compared to the one in my bedroom, the one in my bedroom's fucked. Olman has to clean it. Or I can clean it, but it's a fucking pain in the ass. There's actually a video, I believe, on my channel of cleaning it. Yeah. Get a region-free Blu-ray player. I know, but I only have like 5 movies that are region locked, and I have DVD-Rs for them. You know what I mean? So I still have my DVD-R of Cannibal Holocaust inside of the fucking Cannibal Holocaust case. Because why the fuck not? There was a time where like I would watch fucking Cannibal Holocaust like every fucking night. Obsessed. That still happens to me. Like I've watched Cannibal or fucking Gangs New York all the goddamn time. It's fucked. Trash Dash just got off work. You can convert Region 2 DVDs to Region 1. How do you do that? Sounds like a fucking nightmare. Trash Dash. Fucking Radio sent me the comic for Cinema 187, number 3. It's 30 pages, and it's awesome. It's so good. It's so fucking goddamn good. This is like a mock-up that I made, like because I printed a black and white copy, but I didn't have my stapler at the time, so I just kind of did it old-fashioned. You know what I mean? Like through the front, but this one's like legit, like saddle stitched and stuff. But this one and like the ones that he makes are the only ones that are probably going to exist because this is going in the middle of 187, number 3. I can't wait. This is gonna be it's jam packed, man. There's 3 articles. There's a 30-page comic, and there's fucking in total 22 contributors. It's fucked. Some kind of fucking comedian. Yeah. Something about cash. Yeah. You have to rip them to your laptop as an ISO and then convert them to a high quality WMV and burn it to a DVD. Huh. The thing is, do you need to have, like, I have an external DVD burner. So I could probably just do it through that, no? Because I have a couple of 88 movies that are like that. And I have Blue Underground films that are like that, I believe. I think my copy of Death Dream is like that. Death Dream is a sick flick. There's a lot of really good fucking movies that I've watched, like not too recently, but I just haven't really made videos about them. I don't know. I've been fucking drawing a lot, so I'd rather be drawing than making a video, if that makes sense. And like Trash Ash, I showed this earlier, but this is the one I'm working on right now. It's Old Dirty Bastard and Filthy Ralph, and they're going ons. I haven't finished it yet, but like, you can read it. All right, my dirty friend. After this blunt, we're gonna rob the liquor store. And then Old Dirty says, I want to see blood, whether it's period blood or bust in your fucking face some blood. And that's the actual fucking line out of his debut album, which is fucking front to back awesome. Fuck, you never heard it. You never heard it.
I'm kidding. I'm just starting. I don't even know what you're talking about. I'm in and out of consciousness.
She's over here trying to tell me.
I'm joking. I don't even know.
Dirt McGirt. I love Dirt McGirt, man. He's my favorite. ODB and Jizza are my favorites out of Wu-Tang because they're both. I think Jizz is the best lyrically, and I think ODB is just like a fucking, he's a certain flavor. Not everyone likes him, and not everyone likes Gunplay either. But I really like Gunplay. Gunplay's a really good fucking rapper.
It's halfway there.
This fucking girl listens to fucking. You listen to good music. I can't bullshit you.
I'm just fucking with them.
I know. I have a Grindhouse video store near me. Just found out about it, so I'm going there finding those hard to find movies. Sick, man. That's sick. Look for a movie that I don't own that I need. I have a bootleg of. Is Riki-oh. I know VZ has that. I'm pretty sure VZ has that. Where Brooklyn at? That's Biggie. Biggie. Brooklyn. So when I think of where Brooklyn, I think of that Biggie Smalls fucking freestyle. I like Raekwon. Raekwon's sick as fuck. Raekwon and Ghostface. They're a team up as much, in my opinion, as like Redman and Method Man. I know Method Man's not, or Redman's not Wu-Tang, but they have they're good. ODB's first album is awesome. You like the part where he goes, "Do you remember when we used to see who could do this the longest when we were kids?" And you go, There's literally like 45 seconds of that bullshit, and it's. I remember like in the basement of my old fucking house, like there'd be a bunch of us in my fucking Uncle Mike's old room that turned into my movie room, and we'd just be smoking fucking dope and listening to that album. And you either loved it or you fucking hated it. You got the 88 release of that shit. Yeah, if you find it, Dead Recliner, let me know. I'll definitely pay for it. What'd you say? Yeah, you did. Tell me.
Listen.
There's a cool ODB song with E40 and MC8 on it. Redman is sick as fuck. I seen Redman and Method Man live.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That was the day that me and fucking her started dating. It was like 2017. Yeah. But yeah, the day we started dating, I fucking went to the goddamn Wu-Tang concert at night.
You left me.
I left her alone to go to the Wu-Tang concert. I said, "Fuck you! I'm going to the Wu-Tang concert." I seen my buddy.
Constantly.
Say again.
Instead of like.
What? Instead of fucking?
Yeah, you left me.
Well, I was a fucking Wu-Tang concert. Wu-Tang, like the Wu-Tang's coming in. Wu-Tang's coming to Toronto in October, but it's a fucking Sunday night. I think that is just ridiculous.
Wow.
I feel because like Toronto's like the in-between between Montreal and fucking New York or Detroit, I guess. And like if you're lucky, they come to London. Like they only come like separately to London and rarely. And like when fucking Inspect the Deck came, I missed it. And when Raekwon came, I missed it. And that was on my birthday. And the story behind that was no one would go. I know you would have, but this was like before us. This was like 2012. There's actually in these behind here, there's these pieces of cardboard. That's all my old posters and shit. And one of the ones that I made at the house where I like put a bunch of stickers and stuff on, there's the advertisement for that fucking concert that I fucking didn't go to. I gotta get my charger.
Ice Cube is still probably one of the best experiences.
Yeah, we saw Ice Cube and that was fucking insane. He played everything. I gotta get the charger, for fuck's sake. He played it all. Yeah.
I feel like it's broken.
Bro. This one?
Like you can tell it's feeling stale.
Yeah. It cracked easy. Not that one.
Thank you.
Yep. What was I doing? There's a cool ODB song with E40 and MC. I don't know if I've heard that one, like I said. MC8's sick. I love his shit. That fucking Work getting in the way, damn it. Hey, at Trash Dash. Ginger Ninja. Yeah. I have this obsession with doing these filthy Ralph pages right now. So I'm just gonna like do a little bit of light inking. But you know, thing about drawing is once you find like a technique or a method that works for you, at least for me, I stick to it for a good while until I quote unquote master it in a way, right? Like when it comes to, I've drawn Filthy Ralph a million fucking times. I've drawn, you know, a skull, like the basic skull that I do that you see even in this one's a more complex skull that you see in the bottom corner here. That shit's more detailed than the rest of the shit, but um, yeah. Yeah. Fuck. Yeah. I think I think I'm gonna shut her down, guys, because it's been an hour and I have to wake up early. So I appreciate everybody for stopping by, and I will see you guys next time around. So peace out, fuckers. 666.